Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and I'm dressed like this not because it's a Tuesday, but because I happen to be in the right place at the right time. I was in one of my local thrift stores, and someone had donated an entire collection of classic hard-boiled crime, detective fiction from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and so I picked up a lot of it. I left some of it. I stuck with Mickey Spillane because that's an author that I really want to explore and catch up on. And there was a lot of Ed McBain. There were a few. I think Donald D. Westlake was another one. I will probably be going back. But rather than include this in one of my thrift store videos, I wanted to give it its own Paperback Paradise detective hard-boiled crime edition. So with that being said, let's just get into the books themselves. Like I said, most of these are going to be Mickey Spillane. These two are my favorite, but the first one especially. This is The Big Kill. This is a 1954 printing of The Big Kill, and it's in very good condition. The spine is mostly unbroken, and inside, this is what really impressed me. This is someone was using this as a bookmark. This old, weathered piece of paper, and on it says clothes hamper. What's in the clothes hamper? Is that where the film is? Is that where the money is? Is that where the clues are? What's in the clothes hamper? I'll never know. But if you unfold this, it's an ad for a loan service, Quickly Loans. No cosigners, highest appraisals, terms to fit your budget. Come in, you're welcome. Check out the guy wearing the fedora. So I can't pinpoint when exactly this is from, but based on the art style and the weathering of the pages itself, the weathering of the paper, I think it's fair to say this is probably at least vintage to around when this book was printed. So this is going in a protective bag. I have some paperback bags for protecting very, rare, valuable books. By the way, I don't know if it's valuable at all, but I think it's cool. It's history, and that's interesting to me. On the same note, this is the same year, 1954, another Mickey Spillane. This is One Lonely Night. And this one has some binding issues. It's going to need some TLC, or maybe I'll just leave it like it is. I'm not sure. But when you see vintage paperbacks from the 50s, you get them. So those are the rare, the oldest and perhaps the most rare. The rest of these I bought to read. I won't read those because they're too fragile. I'll put them in a bag. But stay tuned because I will be reading those books, just not those editions. So these are the covers. These obviously 70s printings. Let me see if we have an exact year. This is 1975. So this is Eye of the Jury. These covers, you guys, these covers are so fantastic. We've lost something. I've talked about this before. We've lost something with our modern paperback covers. The Girl Hunters. It's fantastic. Beautiful. Kiss Me Deadly. Right? Like, these are just of such a time and a place. Vengeance Is Mine. Now this has a 50-cent sticker here. I will probably carefully try to remove that. Fingers crossed. I know there's a lot of ways to do it. You can use lighter fluid. You can use even like WD-40 if you guys have that. It might be an American thing. I'm not sure, but WD-40 works really well on those too. But I got to get it off. The Deep. And this has a little bit of a chunk taken out of the side, but that's okay. It's for reading. I'm really feeling these vintage paperback covers. They're highly collectible, especially this one. These are older. These are 60s printings. So The Long Wait, and you got, well, here, I'll hold it up a little bit longer. The Long Wait, and then check out the back. Yeah, it's great, right? And then this one, If You're Easily Offended, Turn Away. Mickey Spillane, Killer Mine. This is a 1965 printing. Look at that. It's amazing. That is so 60s. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So those are those paperbacks. I'll show you this really quick too. I got Raymond Chandler's Farewell My Lovely. This is another one of those classic crime novels. Philip Marlowe, Raymond Chandler's classic novel, has Philip Marlowe dealing with the Los Angeles gambling circuit, a murderer he stumbles upon, and three very beautiful but potentially deadly women. This is, guys, this is the literary equivalent of film noir, and I feel fortunate. I've also been collecting Hard Case Crime. If you guys are up on your, they've been around for 15 years or so. I think they launched around 2004. But Hard Case Crime is a label that focuses on retro style crime novels. In a lot of cases, they reprint things that haven't had a good printing in many years, and in some cases, they also print brand new material that has a retro style. So the first example of that, this is a Hard Case Crime printing of Max Allan Collins's The First Quarry. Quarry, a character that had its own, was it Showtime? Had its own cable series that I think is canceled now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Quarry got canceled. But it's his character, and he's had a lot of novels, and this is The First Quarry. And so I'm always up for Hard Case Crime. I love Hard Case Crime novels, and I think that Grifters Game is the one that launched the entire line. So let me see what we got in here in the front. I'm going to say 2004. It's 2004. And I believe this is the one that started it all. This is Grifters Game by Lawrence Block, classic crime author. So that's the paperbacks. And then this is a Paperback Paradise, but there are a few hardcovers that I'm going to show you. So Mickey Spillane's The Complete Mike Hammer Novels. I think this is volume 1. This has Eye of the Jury, Vengeance is Mine, The Big Kill, My Gun is Quick, and Kiss Me Deadly. So we have The Big Kill here. That was one of the ones that I'm not going to read because it's just too fragile. I'm not going to read a book from 1954. I guess I could very carefully, but now I don't have to because this is a more recent, more modern omnibus version, printed on very pulpy pages, but that's okay. These pages are very thin, but that's okay. And I'll show you guys the back too. I dig these. This has got to be the 80s, right? I dig these like photo covers. Get this guy dressed. Who would dress up for a photo shoot? Who would do that? Like, why would anybody do that? So this is, I believe this is volume 1. And then I have, now this has no dust jacket, but this is what I believe is volume 2. It's called The Hammer Strikes Again, 5 complete Mike Hammer novels. So this is 5 complete Mike Hammer novels. This is 5 more. This has One Lonely Night, which was the other one that I have in a 1954 printing, so I can read both of those without damaging those historic printings. The Snake, The Twisted Thing, The Body Lovers, and Survival Zero. Now, it's a bummer that it doesn't have the dust jacket, but it's okay because I paid $1.50 for these. Both of these hardcovers were $1.50. And I should say the paperbacks were $1. So I wonder how many volumes of these there are. If you guys know, these are from Avenel Printings Press. So let me know how many of these there are. And then last, but certainly not least, I picked up Dashiell Hammett 5 complete novels, and they include Red Harvest, The Dane Curse, The Maltese Falcon, The Glass Key, and The Thin Man. Classic detective crime novels. So that is my Paperback Paradise Hard-Boiled Crime Edition. What do you guys think? I got all these Mickey Spillane novels. I got 2 Hard Case Crimes. I got not Dashiell Hammett, Raymond Chandler, hardcover Mickey Spillane's, and then hardcover Dashiell Hammett. It's a pretty, here, I'm going to stack it up and show you guys the whole stack. So this was my hard-boiled haul. What do you guys think? Furthermore, what should I start with? Which of these books do you guys think I should start with? Let me know. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you guys very much. And until next time, I will catch you later.